You won't believe this. Chudi jumps into the water for a challenge, and it's definitely not a swimming pool. He confidently heads toward the challenge, and that message in a bottle is way more complicated than you'd think. The message balloons being released on shore resemble the DJ for Chudi's global challenge, exuding a strong sense of rhythm that is truly exhilarating. Kick your feet, faster, faster. Chudi's feet are like turbo propellers. He's swimming like a superhero, faster than the coach, whose face is starting to look like a thunderstorm. Coach is frantically signaling her to slow down, looking like a comedic conductor, but it's not working. The coach's mind is racing with calculations, praying Chudi doesn't make it to 7 miles. This apple is actually a crisis signal. He pretends to care while handing it over. Just as Chudi reaches for it, the coach deliberately lets go, which leads to a hilarious situation. Turns out, the contest has this bizarre rule: no touching anyone. The coach's plot is thoroughly exposed to the reporters, rendering him helpless and dumbfounded. At this moment, he concocts another brilliant plan to hand Chudi some iced tea. This time he even brought a net, and Chudi unsuspectingly gulps it down. No, so naive. But soon, Chudi feels the world spinning, as if she's entered a state of sleepwalking. The reporter's eyes widen like saucers, while the coach is laughing maniacally on the side, creating a highly amusing scene. Knowing Chudi can't continue, the coach is grinning ear to ear. However, when the director in the US hears the news, he finally breathes a sigh of relief, feeling like he has everything under control. However, Mother's mood is quite different, her eyes almost bulging out in anger. She is powerless, watching the lights for Chudi flicker on and off. It's driving her nuts. The coach actually blames Chudi for swimming too fast. What a shame, this guy. 2 weeks later, Chudi is still stuck in the shadow of defeat. He can't hear a word the nurse says. All he wants is to go home. But surprise! His sister shows up with a bunch of hometown delicacies, just the surprise he needed. Just as they planned to head home the next day, Burgess barges in. Talk about a divine intervention. He's the second man in history to successfully cross the channel and asks Chudi, is this swimming or a detour? Burgess simply cannot fathom why, despite Chudi swimming quite well, he suddenly fainted. Speaking of the coach, this guy is clearly experienced. How could he almost touch her? It's a major question. Father is furious and wants media exposure, but Burgess stops him. After all, in this society, nobody is willing to believe in losers' accusations. What a helpless situation it is. The best way to silence the skeptics is to reach the other side. It's a risky decision. However, hasn't Chudi's life been fundamentally about proving her worth through constant adventure? He knows this could be the director's scheme, but after pretending to comply, he jumps off the boat. The family returns to where the dream began, and Burgess warns of the impending storm. Right now, the water temperature is around 13 degrees Celsius. If it drops more, the challenge is doomed. Although Chudi is not fully recovered, she set the date to depart in 3 days. The night before, Burgess meticulously plans the challenge route, and Chudi feels the pressure mounting. No matter what happens, there is no way you can pull me out of the water. Chudi astonishingly insists. This isn't just for her honor, it's a liberation fight for women everywhere. How ambitious. With faith in her heart, Chudi dons her spandex swimsuit, and on August 6th, she's ready to embark on the epic journey. The reporters hear the news and swarm in. What a commotion. To avoid disturbance, Chudi leaps into the water before they get too close, so decisive. His challenge news spreads to thousands of households, while Mom's face lights up with anticipation. At first, Mom was a bit skeptical, but when she sees the lights outside turn on one by one, she can't contain her excitement. She immediately runs to turn on the radio, and this time Chudi swims like a fish in water. But the bad guy's tricks are often thwarted by clever reactions, as a group of reporters bring a boat to join the fun. Sister's desperate warnings go unnoticed, and eventually Chudi is able to swim with complete concentration. Little did she realize, a mushroom cloud of underwater chaos was unleashing, posing an even greater challenge for Chudi, full speed ahead. She pushes on relentlessly, but ahead lies a jellyfish fortress. Breaking through seems impossible. Charging through means getting engulfed by jellyfish. With determination, Chudi bowls forward. Each contact with the jellyfish feels like a blade slicing through, but she keeps paddling through the pain. But eventually, before her strength runs out, she bursts through, a true reversal against the odds.